And there we go. Welcome everybody here to the TG Valorant League, live on Connecting Esports, brought to you, of course, by none other than J7 here, live streaming for you boys. And I'm joined by two fellow casters today. It's going to be Toad and Wood coming up your way. They have been casting last game already just a few minutes ago. So welcome both of you once again.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here. Happy to be casting these games for you.
Yes, and also we're looking forward to our game of today. So it's going to be second game of today. Pretty much deciding game today, as well as the whole day. It's going to be all of the games played out for the group stages, meaning that after today we'll be heading into the playoffs, boys. So I hope everybody's excited, as we are. We'll be going over a very exciting game, and I will let the casters take it away because they have exactly the details about these two teams coming up your way.
Thank you very much, J7. So yeah, the game that we've got coming up is going to be Give Clash versus Easy Loot. For this game in particular, Give Clash are currently at the top of the table in their group, with 5 wins and out of 5 games, and Easy Loot, the second place team here, looking to try and topple them from the top of their perch. They already played one game previously last week. Give Clash obviously won out in that one, but this is a important game here for Easy Loot. Easy Loot managed to take this, pull it back to a draw in the standings. We'll have to see how that plays out, with hopefully having 2 5-win teams at the top of the standings.
Yeah, as you say, just the group winner that goes through to the playoffs is this format, 4 teams in a group. So these two are the teams that are currently vying for that spot. So yeah, Give Clash win this, they're through. Easy Loot win this, and it goes down to the tiebreaker, and we'll have to look at rounds and things there. But Give Clash currently in the driving seat. The keys to the car.
Yes, indeed. Keys to the car, as we love those analogies.
The car takes them to the playoffs.
Okay, so sorry to boss in.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out if Easy Loot is actually going to show up, because it seems like Give Clash is ready to gamble and ready to play here. But we do not have... Yeah, no, this is post, but... Not quite sure why... Huh, interesting. Okay, so I just got the information that Easy Loot is not replying on 2 people. So they have 3 people ready, but 2 people are not readied up on our challenger mode. So they kind of missed the deadline. Let me just check in with the teams real quick, and we'll give you out further information as we have them. Meantime, you can enjoy some music, and we'll be right back with you. Interesting. Okay. So we did get some information back indeed, and it seems like the team captain is actually not able to make it home in time, and therefore they have lost this match by walkover. So I'm just quickly checking if there's any other game that we can get streamed in this short notice. That was very unlucky since we prepared so much for this game, and it was actually quite important for the group itself. But it looks like we're gonna have another game coming up, so just bear with us for a second. Both to my fellow casters, I would like to direct your attention to our chit-chat discussion channel on Discord, and I posted the link of the game we're gonna be casting, so I'm just gonna switch everything and we'll be right back. Cool. So we are going to be streaming Team Mystery versus, we just can call them DZ. Looking forward to that game. Then instead, gonna update all the titles, and we will be getting into the game in approximately 2 to 3 minutes. So bear with us. And sorry for the delay, but these things happen. Okay, and with that, we will be ready to get into the game. So it's Team Mystery vs DZ, and yeah, I hope the casters are ready for this unprepared game. It's also an exciting one coming through. So we're about to head into the game, and I'll let you guys take over from now on.
Great stuff. Yeah, I've just done a little bit of last-minute scouting to see what we can.
1 second. Got Steam pushed on my side. We're about to go live again. Does it work now?
Yep, believe so. Wonderful.
Great, perfect. Okay, I'll let you guys take it away with these guys picking in the last seconds. If there's anything changing, just let me know. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. You guys can go. Sorry.
That's okay, no worries. So just off the small little bit of research that we've just done, it's a similar situation to the group that we were previously going to be casting. This time we've got Team Mystery, who are second in the league, I believe, versus DZ, that we're just going to refer to them as, who are top of the league with 5 wins out of 5 games. So similar situation to what we'd previously described. DZ going to be wanting to take the win and take themselves to undefeated in the group, and Team Mystery going to be trying to play for that tiebreaker game.
Yeah, Team Mystery, actually a team that you and I casted last week. We were very impressed with them, and actually on bind as well. They performed very well. Queen Toxic in particular, one of their players, with quite a standout performance there. Looks like they are also using all of the same agents as they had then. So, I don't know if Rude, you want to quickly run down the agent selection, and we can talk through that.
Yeah, so we've got the same picks for Team Mystery. Last time we've got Breach, Sova, Brimstone, Sage, and Raze. And then on the following side, we've got Brimstone, Cypher, Sova, Breach, and Sage as well. There.
So yeah, the core 4 on both teams, as we've seen in so many games. And a Sova. And, well, actually, not quite core 4, sorry. Who they not got? Yeah, they haven't got a Cypher on the side of DZ. So, there we are. Some opening trades coming in here. On A short. Actually, the defenders getting a number of the opening kills. Queen Toxic and Sonya left in a 2 versus 3. Take down to 2 versus 2. Queen Toxic in the 1v1. Gets taken out.
Take out Cypher's tools.
Yeah, so Team Mystery here, attacking now. I believe, going for this, looking to try and work B. 2 people pushing up long, 1 hanging back, and then 2 people in hookah. And Truxy there picking up a nice double kill on Julie and Queen Toxic, halting that push entirely. The Spectre coming out down long, doing enough damage to get the 2 kills. And the rotate comes through, 2 more moving through from CT spawn. Shock out goes out, doesn't manage to find anything. They do find a trade. Kryton and Feint pick up a kill each, but Jiri God managed to pick up Feint. And now we've just got Reyna here, the lone Sage with a classic pistol. Does have the bomb, so maybe able to try and do some fancy maneuvers to try and get herself onto a site. But she's going to probably run into contact here, just around this corner. Following the angle, and Coryllis there, easy enough spray down. Had the angle.
Yeah. A really nice opening from Truxy there. Truxy actually just, with the breach, used the flash onto B-Long. There were 2 players close, they were both full blind. Easy to swing wide with that Spectre and headshot them both. And I mean, from that point on, it was obvious the rest of the attackers would be leaning towards B, so defenders could swarm and surround them. Rifles against those pistols, quite an easy cleanup there for Team DZ.
Yeah, so both of the teams now should have a full buy, only losing 1 person in that second round, so DZ are going to be in a very favourable position right now. Looking like they're going to try and work B once again. See if they can find a better avenue approach than they did last time. 3 people walking out here. Queen Toxic finds the pick onto Truxy, and with that they might look to try and rush onto the B site. Already 2 people running through from the CT on the defender's side. Sky Smoke's come down to block off both sides of the box in the middle. Recon Dark goes into the back of site to try and find somebody. Not going to be able to connect anything. The bomb goes down default. Sage planting that, and they're all going to look to run straight back into long. The Molotov was there, didn't manage to pick up any kills. And now Feint picks up a kill onto Coryllis. The flanker trying to come through hookah does go down. 3 people on site for DZ. 5 people still up, able to defend the bomb here for Team Mystery. Double shock dart goes out, doesn't find any damage. And now, no taps come through yet. They're just trying to look and find picks in this 5 versus 3. Star Platinum manages to pick up Queen Toxic. Sonya trades back onto Jiri. It's now 2 versus 4 for DZ. Another recon dart does reveal the location of one, and immediately Reyna and Feint peek out of Hookah and Long, respectively, taking the kills and making it a 2-for-1 in the scoreboard.
Yeah, they got that opening and then they just swarmed quickly onto the bomb site. And once you've got that bomb down, you evacuate the site, and then defenders coming in with a ticking timer going down and down. They've got to try and find the attackers who are all hiding. Well played. Just, yeah, smart, solid Valorant. Very nice there from Team Mystery, getting themselves on the board.
And looks like Mystery here should be able to hopefully take the second round with the eco of DZ being quite punished here. Also, they're going to try and work towards this A site. 3 people from the defenders here, all teleporting through. Maybe anticipating a B play, but this leaves A site completely exposed. And Team Mystery here, just a bit cautious, not sure that they can fly on, but they've taken the initiative. They've run onto site, and they're going to plant, but they've got 4 people coming in their flank right now. 1 coming through from CT side. Now 2 walk through short, another 2 going the long way, all the way through the T-sided spawn.
Nice from the Cypher camera there to spot the players coming behind, and then immediately a slow orb and a Molotov thrown at them. They're not coming through that checkpoint anytime soon.
And then Feint picks up the 2 flankers, turns around, picks up 3, almost gets the 4th there. Star Platinum there was able to trade it back. Julie's able to trade on Star Platinum, now leaving Team Mystery in the 2 versus 1, but Reyna there managed to pick up Kryson for the final kill. When all said and done, not a bad eco round though.
Absolutely. It's something that a lot of new players, I think, don't understand in this game, is that if you have pistols and the enemies have rifles, you don't want to play a normal round. You don't want to play your standard round because you're taking jewels and you're just going to lose them all. They've got the Phantoms, you've got a classic or a ghost or something. They're going to walk all over you. So DZ, they're trying something different. They're saying, we've got pistols, we need to do something a bit weird. We need to catch them off guard. So they send, as you saw, loads through the teleporter. All 5 group up in that mid position. And yeah, as you say, they get 3 kills out of it, which is very, very good for the amount of money they spent.
And now we see Mystery sitting on this A side once again. Recon Doll does go into showers, doesn't find anything. Camera up A short, does manage to tag the Rays. They're going to fall back heavily. Still no response from the B side defenders here. They're still sat there in case a rotation does come through from the attackers. The ulti point is going to be heard here. Buttsover's going to pick that up for free. Sky Smoke's come down onto the site. Showstopper popped. Manages to find just the 1 on Julie. Molotov is going to run through, goes through the teleporter, and manages to pick up Queen Toxic with the flank. And now in a 5 versus 2 right now. Very well played hold there from DZ rather. Star Platinum finds Reyna in a 1 versus 5. Sonya picks up a quickscope onto Coryllis.
Some really great operator usage here from both teams, actually. From Sonya and Jiri, I believe it was. Yeah, I mean, so much utility thrown at that A short position. We commented that the defending side were not rotating over towards A, but they didn't need to. They had a Raze ult, they had a Brimstone ult, slowed them right down, got the kills, and, well, fortunately for Team Mystery, nothing they could do to get past that defense.
Yeah, lovely hold there from DZ. Nice flashpoint from Truxy. Unfortunately, no pre-fire was able to come out from Sonya to pick up a trade, but they knew exactly where he was in that situation. No chance of him really getting out of showers with anything more than maybe a frag, but a good round overall from DZ right there. Well held. We see Team Mystery this time looking to switch it up now. I like this from them, changing the sides that they're going to, not making themselves too predictable. Now going to look to walk along this B side of the map.
4 ultimates available for Team Mystery, so, and straight away 1 of them coming out right there. So
yeah, Hunter's Fury picked. Managed to find a pick early on. That's the Sage down, so a 4 versus 5 going to come out for DZ for the rest of this round. And immediately we see a rotate coming through from the B side. Breach and Sova looking like they want to leave, but not quite committing to it just yet.
Smoke's down.
Sky Smoke's come down on B, and now they're going to execute, trying to hit the site. Immediately rotates coming through. Hunter's Fury comes out in defense. He's going to try and tag up some of the attackers here. Doesn't find any kills. The Rolling Thunder answered, and they're going to keep sending them down into B. A nice little recon dart manages to pick up Feint for Truxy. Kryson also finds Reyna. A good hold so far. And then Queen Toxic does manage to find a trade back out from Hookah, currently a 2 versus 3 for Mystery. Rolling Thunder sent back out. Both ultis used this round. One from Hookah Queen Toxic finds Truxie, but Jirigod trades onto Sonya. Now a 1 versus 2 for Queen Toxic. Can she make this do? She's got 125 HP, has the flashbang and the fault line able to stun, flash, and deal a lot of damage. It looks like Jirigod's got that angle here, knowing that she's going to come through the back of the spawn, holding it with this operator, and very well played. Gets the kill.
Really nice read at the end from Jiri. Got the timing right. Said, well, by the time they walked around, they could be here in a couple of seconds. Hold the angle. Very smart. Those are the rounds we really enjoy seeing. I think there were 5 ultimates perhaps used in the course of that round, and kills going back and forth with them. Really just, entertaining Valorant from both teams there. But ultimately it is DZ that close it out at the end.
Yeah, and with that win, they're going to look to take Team Mystery onto an eco round here. Ghost picks up pretty much across the board. 1 Frenzy, 1 Sheriff. Maybe going for the 1 Deegs here for Sonya. But this should be a pretty straightforward round, hopefully. Recon Dart comes through. Doesn't manage to sweep and find anybody. Just see the Sova on the side there. Krypton passes out. Catches 1 with the headshot. Julie goes down. Well, they're already on site. Feint has managed to push to Uka and is taking a kill. Reyna picks up a second onto Crichton, and this isn't the eco round we were expecting. 3 people having to rotate now from A site. They're not managed to get the plant down just yet, and it looks like they're TPing through going to A. These teleports have been heard. They have got 1 person holding the flank. Feint doesn't manage to find Star Platinum. Star Platinum turns, trades it back on him. Now we've got 3 versus 3. 3 people on the attacker side running out through showers. The up there from Jirigod, very well played, managed to pick up 1. Bomb's still in showers. They do have possession of it, but we've got a Sage here on the flank, ready to hold them as they come out of showers. Coryllis picks up both of them. Wonderful play right there. Very well held from the entirety of DZ.
I wonder if Team Mystery might be kicking themselves there, saying they perhaps overplayed that round. They had a man advantage. They could have perhaps got into the B site when they got the opening kills, but they decided to teleport back to A. Kind of, I don't know, maybe outplaying it a bit, confusing themselves. The defenders managed to get over just in time. It was a nice round. I mean, certainly for an eco to get it that close, you have to say well played, but winnable, maybe with a slight change in the middle of that round. 5-2 now here for DZ.
We see now, using Cypher in an offensive capacity isn't always as easy as a defensive. In fact, probably never as easy in an offensive capacity, but we like to see this camera come out from A short, just scouting out, seeing what the lay of the land is, all the way down to U-Haul. Orbital Strike comes down into U-Haul, but a wall immediately is going to slow down the progress. Still no rotates over from the defenders. Molotov and Slow Orb combo coming out there, dealing nice damage across the board. Team Mystery managed, or forced, to go back. They look like they're going to try and run now through toward that B site, but Jirigod picks Sonya out of showers, making this now a 4 versus 5 for Team Mystery. They're running up toward Hookah. These steps will be heard soon. Recon Dart goes into long from the defending Sova, doesn't find anything. Flashpoint out onto the side. It's a 10. Flashpoint comes through, and Truxie and Crichton right here pick up of 3 kills between them. As they jump out of Hookah, Feint managed to pick up Truxie. He knows that this guy's in elbow, but Crichton with the perfect headshot picks up Feint, and a nice another round for the defenders here.
2 really big things to highlight here from me. Really patient and disciplined defense. So Sage player Coryllis on A short, holding onto that utility, not putting up the wall at the start of the round, waiting, and then as soon as the hit came in, putting up the wall, and it nullified that Brimstone ult that came through from the attackers. Then the slows as well to slow them down, and the defenders knew. The defenders on B were confident that the players on A could hold it, so they said, we're going to stay here. So by the time the attackers swung back to B, there were still 2 people there. They hadn't over-rotated. They were waiting, and you saw what happened. Trying to jump out of Hookah there with a crossfire. Well, doesn't go well. Really just disciplined, solid defensive play.
We see Star Platinum getting the better of Sonya once again in this showers area. Looks like they've sent Raze over. Jirigod now back, holding the CT spawn rather. Aldrone chasing down Cypher, back into his spawn. Still 1 minute and 10 seconds left on this round, and no hit has been committed in either side yet from Team Mystery. Both A and B options still available. Bomb a little bit over towards A, but he's walking toward B now. Defenders still evenly distributed. 3 on this A site, 2 on the B site. See 4 people now heading toward B. 1 up long, 1 coming through short into Hookah here. Recon Dart doesn't find anything, which might lull them into a slight false sense of security, but this is just perfect defensive play right now. Not over-rotating. Nothing over-committed just yet.
They're holding a very similar crossbar to the last round.
Faultline's going to slow them out of hookah. They don't jump out this time. Plant is there. Is there going to be a trade? Truxie takes down Julie. Kryton manages to pick up the planter. It doesn't get committed. Shock dart into hookah here. Julie, what the fuck, manages to pick up the Molotov kill. Feint takes down Star Platinum, but Coryllis is there to take the trade. And now that takes it to 7 rounds to 2 for DZ right now.
There's a really unfortunate mistake there. Actually, as they ran out of B long, the wall that went down to block the elbow, it had a gap in it. And the bomb plant, they tried to plant on the front of the site, as they have done every round. And actually, the player who was defending from elbow could just shoot through past the end of the wall, take out the bomb planter. If that wall was perhaps placed just, you know, half a meter further forwards, we would have been able to get the bomb plant and may have been a different round. But just fine margins when you're playing competitive Valorant at this level.
So one recon comes out, is going to be finding Cypher down long. Default coming across the board here for the attackers. Maybe slightly heavily stacked towards this A site. But the Sheriff here trying to take out this Apple drone wasn't quite successful. Hunter's Fury is going to try and pick the Cypher down long, but he is just going to miss these shots. Cypher's going to be able to evade those easily. Sky Smoke's looking like they're coming down onto A site, looking like they're going to execute. But again, a lovely wall. This eco round as well, these pistols are hard to kill. Orbital Strike comes down, takes a little bit of damage onto the majority of these attackers here. But now that they know the utility's been committed to A, slow orb Molotov once again. Coryllis perfectly peeks, manages to take out Queen Toxic. 44 HP on Julie here. Not able to find anything. Stim Beacon is down on this to hold of A short. Still all of the attackers on A, not rotating. Coryllis picks up Feint. And Star Platinum takes Julie. Another walk out through showers. Sonya's managed to pick up 2 with the Sheriff. Jirigod up in heaven still takes out Reyna. Just the one person left on site for Team Mystery right now. The Sheriff, all that they've got. Showstopper's going to be expended. Double Satchel Charge. And the Showstopper, lovely little raise mechanics right there. Picks up the kill. And now it's 8-2.
The round closed off in style by Jirigod, but I really want to just highlight once again Coryllis with the defensive Sage play on A short. If you want to learn, if you're watching and you're a Valorant player yourself, and you're thinking about how to use that Sage utility, how to defend on A short, Coryllis right there, perfect example. As I said again, it's about timing, not committing that wall straight away, getting that wall down when it's ready. Even the combo with the Brimstone ult coming in, we know that there's enemies behind that wall, is what they're saying. Let's put the Brimstone ult down, push them even further back. Just a good 30 seconds for the team there by just slowing them down. Absolutely fantastic play.
And that's a perfect example of how, in this game in general, how being a top fragger doesn't necessarily mean that you're contributing the most to the team. Coryllis here sat at the bottom of the leaderboard in terms of kills, but he's providing so much more in terms of the utility that he's been able to provide. Onto this round though, we have got a 5-man stack coming up in B, 2 going through hookah, and then 3 people spotted on long. Kryton in a bit of a pickle here. Pre-fires them. The Rolling Thunder comes out, Queen Toxic picks Kryton. Rolling Thunder onto the site, doesn't manage to get them onto site though. Flashpoint comes through from the defenders. Feint picks up Jirigod from elbow here. And now a 3 versus 5 trying to defend. They've not got the bomb plant down. A good Flashpoint picks up 2. Truxie takes down Feint and Reyna. Star Platinum coming through picks up Sonya as well. A 3k now for Truxie. Doesn't manage to take the 4th. Queen Toxic picks him up. Now Star Platinum alive. The one remaining member. Queen Toxic, sorry, the one remaining member, 16 HP, gonna have to try and pick up 3 people, committing the Rolling Thunder to this round. Sky Smoke comes down to blind him, and Coryllis there picks it up perfectly.
I mean, we're just seeing a masterclass in defending play here from a number of these individuals on DT. Again, even though they lose the opening kill, just that the Rolling Thunder coming in and the flash and the peak with the bomb plant, it's just fantastic. You know when you hear that bomb plant, the player who's planting the bomb can't shoot you. They haven't got a gun in their hand. They're planting the bomb. So you get that flash down, you swing out. Really good target choice there. There were 2 targets in front. They knew. They shot the one who had the gun out first. Leave the bomb planter because they can't turn and shoot you yet. Shoot there 1 second. Just fantastic defensive play. Truxie and the whole of DZ for that round.
Yeah, now this final round of the Hearth here. It's like Team Mystery are going to just default, try and look for any picks. But something that is worth noting is they've not really had the opportunity to find a pick. It seems like DZ haven't really pushed the angles, and they've not needed to. They've been defending well from deep in sight or in the correct areas. But here we see Sonya with the Guardian there, picking up a kill, just as I talk about no overcommitting. Orbital Strike comes down. Oh, Hunter's Fury as well. Jirigod is just running in towards this Sova right now, knowing that he doesn't have a gun out, and manages to pick up the kill onto Sonya. He's got the op available now. Satchels are going down. The wall is there so that they can plant safely. The plant does go down. Now 4 versus 4 as they try and retake this site. We've got on board with Jiri right now. Can he get any picks with this op? A little bit of a lull.
Ruthless aggression. Jiri got there. You'd love to see it, really.
And now Coryllis bursts out of U-Haul. Feint there to pick up 2. Picks up Coryllis and Truxie. And now just 3 members still trying to defend this bomb. Kryton here and Jiri. Kryton with a nice wall bang onto Feint. Knows exactly where he is. Picks him up, but Reyna trades back. Tap comes through. Holds the angle with the op. Picks up 1. Taps again. Picks up the 3rd.
Oh,
What a play.
Jiri God. It's an incredible play. And they get the defuse as well. I mean, what can you say about that? It's just, you feel for Team Mystery. They did everything right. They got an opening. They got a bomb plant in an advantage situation. And, well, Jiri God said, nah, we're not going to let you have this round either. My operator, stronger than you. And there we go. 10-2 at the half.
And now we've got about 25 seconds before this round starts. Toad, I want to ask you, how do we think Team Mystery come back into this game?
Well, at the moment, they're just getting outplayed on an individual level. These, I mean, the team play on the defense was really strong there from DZ, but also just some of the individual play. They're just winning their duels. So, Mystery are in a really hard spot. They've got to really say to each other, well, we've got some things we've planned out, some strategies, you know. I mean, straight away we can see that they've got 3 over on the defensive on B side here, which is not standard. So, see, this is something that they've practiced, something they've worked on. So, let's wait and see how this one plays out.
Yeah, fault line going to come through here. Oh, and Truxie just instantly takes him down with the concussion. Sonya manages to pick up 2 in response, though. Frenzy in the corner of B here. Queen Toxic doesn't manage to get the 2nd kill onto Coryllis. But now Team Mystery in a 2 versus 2 right now. On board with Julie as she tries to defend this bomb. Plant does go down. They manage to pick up the headshot through the wall onto Kryton, and then looking for this final kill. Sky Smoke's maybe going to come down. Going to cut off the vision. Taps the bomb, holding the diffuser, and a lovely wall placed. This is going to be around in here. The diffuser is going to come through in time. Takes it to 10-3. Yeah,
really nice, really crucial headshot on the retake there from Julie coming through. But also, I want to say that setup, the 3 on B, it really caught them off guard. You saw that player come out on B long. They said, "Oh, well, we've killed 2 on B. The site must be empty. We've killed both the defenders." But Queen Toxic was waiting there in the corner with the Spectre, is that what it's called?
Frenzy.
Frenzy, sorry. With the Frenzy in the corner and getting 1 kill, even though they got straight away traded. But yeah, kind of the free kill because they're not expecting the 3rd defender there. And then, yeah, just well played in the 2v2 after plant. Nice wall to use as well.
Oh, and Feint and Queen Toxic finding opening picks already with the pistols as well, not even buying up SMGs. Fault line comes through. It's going to pin back some of the attackers, and Queen Toxic managed to find Jiri God as well. Reyna finds Kryton in showers, and now Starflight and 1 person, 40 HP, picks out, gets a nice headshot onto Toxic. He has the bomb, looking like he's going to try and walk toward B long.
Well, the first half was all about DZ winning those individual duels, as I said, but this time, well, this round especially, Team Mystery saying, we can headshot you as well. And some nice openings, and yeah, well, a 1 versus 4 here for Star Platinum.
Can't imagine that he's going to win this round.
40 hit points.
Sonya managed to pick him up. There's always a chance, you never know with the Ghost. But when you win the last round, they're probably going to have all members of Team Mystery having armor, so the 1-shot headshot isn't going to be available for the Ghost. And that takes them to a 4th round now for Team Mystery. A good start to the 2nd half.
Absolutely. Maybe the comeback is on. I mean, here's the first true test, you would say. Both teams with guns. We saw Team Mystery there, actually. None of them spending much money that last round. They bought armor and pistols to make sure this round they can get all the Phantoms out. Attacking side, we've got 5 Vandals. Defensive side, we've got 4 Phantoms and an Operator. So it's all guns blazing. Who hits the headshots?
Yep, maybe a little bit of a collision going to come out in showers, but the players just hold off there. We've got Sonya holding this A short push. Smokes go up, and he misses the shot, unfortunately. Flashpoint comes out, completely blind, and Star Platinum rushes through with that. Now 5 people on site for DZ right now. Truxy picks up Julie. Star Platinum takes down Reyna, and now only 2 players remain on the defender's side. The plant should go down any second now. There it is. Truxy's already in the spawn, picks up Feint, and now 1 person left in heaven. Truxy managed to take out Toxic as well. Very well played. Flawless round.
A clean round indeed against the full buy, and unfortunately Team Mystery not managing to get any kills, so DZ taking control here, and they have all the money after staying all up. I think Sonya was holding the angle there. The smoke came through and it was sort of awkward. Sonya was just on the edge of the smoke, tried to move to see if they could get a pick off sort of past the smoke. Unfortunately, shooting while moving makes the operator really inaccurate, and well, missed the shot and then the flash and everything coming through. So clean round and 11-4.
Yep, immediately early recon Dolt goes to Truxy, already finding an early pick onto Julie. Nice early wall from Reyna here. Gonna try and halt the progress. And then Crichton picks up Sonya in showers as well, and has somehow managed to get behind and pick up that kill. Hunter's Fury coming from showers now. Jiri God trades onto Feint. Reyna manages to pick up Truxy, and the Hunter's Fury almost takes down Reyna there. Spectre there takes down Jiri God after a nice satchel over the box. It's going to bait him to his own death. Vandal here in a 2 versus 3 right now. Star Platinum manages to take down Reyna. Rolling Thunder comes down. It's not enough. Coriolis picks up the kill. Now 12-4 match or round point here for DZ.
An example there, we in the first half, there are a number of examples of the Sage on A short being able to hold onto that wall, being able to hold onto those slows. And that was good defensive play, but the reason why they could do that is that Team Mystery weren't pressuring it early. This time, DZ immediately, very start of the round, they're putting pressure on short, they're putting flashes out, they're putting utility out. So that defensive Sage just has to put the wall down, has to put the slow down, and, well, they can break through it, they can run through it. They chose that time to break and run through it straight away. They could have waited once that utility's gone, but yeah, just DZ really in full control of every round here.
Prepared for hell.
Got an early 5-man stack. Orbital Strike goes into U-Hole. She's just going to take down Julie already. Feint is there to trade. The Judge coming out from Sonya picks up Jiri God. 2 for 2 so far. Defensive Hunter's Fury going to come out. Takes down his own teammate there. Sonya picks up Feint and Coriolis. Truxy managed to take out Reyna. And that is going to be the game for DZ.
I'm not sure I can say what just happened in that last round. There was a team kill. There were the ults going all over the place. Wild, but just dominant from DZ. And you have to feel for Team Mystery. They just couldn't catch a break. They were just getting run over those last few rounds, particularly.
Yeah, it looks like the final round there was going to go somewhat even, look like trades back and forth, and then all of a sudden a team kill, and then I don't even know. Yeah. Team kills coming through, the Spectres coming out. Judge was used that round as well. They're to force buy on the final round, obviously, so that they didn't lose, but obviously didn't take it all the way. And that's going to be DZ advancing on to the quarterfinals now.
Yeah, well played, DZ. They cleaned the group. I think they won every single match on the way. So through to the quarterfinals, they're going to be feeling confident. And we'll eagerly await how they and the other teams in those quarterfinals do. See who reigns victorious of the TJ Valorant League.
Very true, and with this being completed, this is actually one of the last matches. That was such a... I mean, the last 3 rounds, they were just so fast, I barely could keep up with what was going on. Left and right ults going down. I think the funniest thing is actually Feint, as you mentioned, picking up... Feint getting killed there by his own teammate. But yeah, we will be having a look at how many games remain to be played, and then the playoffs will be starting this week already. I am not entirely sure if we will be managing to finish off our whole playoffs this week, so might go into the next week as well, but we will definitely try to stream all of our games and give you at least a good insight on how every group finalists, or how you better call it, actually every group has one person or one team advancing in this case, so only the top teams going through here, meaning that will be some spicy playoffs. So it's gonna be exactly from the 8 groups, 1 team advancing, meaning we have a quarterfinals, 1 versus 1 in a best of 3, then the semifinals followed by the final. And yeah, as I said, stay tuned for the updates on this one. Right now, I'm just looking at how many more matches have to be played. I think today's the last day. So we're just waiting on 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 teams to play their matches. As soon as this has been handled, we will advance to the playoffs. So with that being said, Connecting Esports, thanks you once again very much for joining our stream. It was a pleasure as always. This time around with a bit less difficulties on the technical side. Also casting-wise, I think this was much better than the previous game, since these guys could focus completely on the game and not on our stream running smoothly. So thank you once again, Mr. Toad and Mr. Wood, for joining in and giving us this beautiful cast.
No problem. Thank you for having us. It's been a pleasure to cast these games.
Yes, I think they are very exciting indeed to watch. And once we figure out a bit more synergy on our end here on how to stream and cast at the same time, we will be going into those playoffs. So stay tuned for updates on the playoffs once again. Follow us on our social media. It's Connecting Esports everywhere besides on Twitter. That's Con Esports. And if you want to visit our connecting-esports.com website, you will be getting all the news as well as the links to all of our socials or the Discord server where you can message the admins or any other staff members. Make sure to check these guys out. I'll be linking their Twitter in the upcoming days in our social category down below on the stream panels. So make sure to check out Toad and Root, both of them doing a wonderful job. And thank you so much for watching. See you guys next time.